Good morning, everybody. It is 8:46 a.m. Friday, July 16th, 2021, and we are just going to run through a couple quick things. I have lunch today with some people who had a major impact on my life as a kid. I have not seen them in about 19 years. They just moved to the area that I live in, and we're all from Virginia originally, so I'm looking forward to that. And let's start this off with a little video.
He's got it.
I've got it!
Let's get it.
เราได้แล้ว
น่ากลัวนะ
อาจารย์กับกันนะ
Thought that was a pretty cool little recording there. Mr. BXRP checks in here. Ultimately, Ripple will have to decide what is best for their customers. A long, drawn-out court case doesn't help financial institutions. Countries and consumers move money fast and cheap. If you do a Google search on the SEC settlements, here are the numbers, and I thought this was a great little thing here. Most cases are settled before the SEC brings litigation. According to knowledgeable sources, approximately 60% of SEC enforcement actions are resolved even before the commission staff files the lawsuit. In addition, they say roughly 90% of cases are resolved after some sort of litigation is filed. We'll see. Also, it's a smokescreen. The U.S. will weaponize Ripple, and XRP is the shit. Stay cool. Shout out to you, bro. Got the best gifts, man. That's always awesome. Tom Emmer has introduced a bill to provide certainty for digital assets. The Security Clarity Act seeks to lessen regulatory burdens for blockchain-based technology. There has been an unreasonable approach by regulators as to how federal securities laws should be applied to transactions involving the sale of blockchain-based tokens, and this lack of clarity is hurting American innovation. Between regulation by enforcement and the varying legal decisions regarding the classification of these assets, regulatory uncertainty has hindered the growth of blockchain technology, leaving many to take the technology overseas to places like China. As Congress works to protect those who invest in this technology, the Securities Clarity Act will add a critical definition and jurisdiction to create certainty for a strong digital asset market in the United States. This is an important first step in promoting innovation and maximize the potential of virtual currencies for the U.S. economy, all while protecting customers and the financial well-being of investors. Over the last few years, I have been fortunate to meet with many great crypto and blockchain innovators. A common refrain during our discussion is that they so badly want to develop their crypto and blockchain ideas right here in the U.S., but they don't because of continuing uncertainty with crypto regulation. I remember when this was all said at that House committee meeting or whatever it was, and I'm glad to see that there's some more action here. Here's just a little clip where it's, him telling that he's introduced it. It's a bipartisan, innovation-friendly bill, which will provide regulatory certainty. Keep in mind that one, I wish I would have pulled the article up. I didn't think about it, but the one, I can't remember the lady's name, but the one blockchain or whatever committee that they have formed was 100% Democratic. They didn't reach across the aisle for anything, and I'm not weighing in on either side of the political scope there. I'm just saying this is nice to see a bipartisan innovation-friendly bill. I think that's really important, especially these days, because everybody's pretty polar and pretty extreme a lot of the time. Here is the bill, or here is another article about the bill, excuse me. It just goes over some more stuff. Where's that one point? We pretty much read all that. It says blockchain is allowing innovative ideas to be developed quickly, further contributing to our nation's economic growth. As Congress works to protect those who invest in this technology, this act will add critical definition. Okay, we already read that part. Establishing a predictable legal environment for tokens is one of the most pressing issues facing the digital asset marketplace today. This important legislation would provide much-needed certainty for investors, consumers, and businesses by reaffirming the difference between an investment contract and a digital asset sold or transferred under the terms of an investment contract. The Chamber of Digital Commerce commends Congress, whatever, you don't need all that. But they do say that this will make the U.S. more competitive for the blockchain technology industry, and that we're not going to sit back here and be like the bottom line. I mean, this is America, guys. Like, I still think that they have it all lined up to just flip the switch and just pound it into the rest of the planet overnight. But I am still glad that if that's not the case, or even if it is, this means we're getting closer to that. You're seeing some progress as far as the narrative and the political landscape goes. As interest in digital assets grow, I know we already read that part too. This is just, I thought there was some more information on here other than that one paragraph. But the U.S. government now delves deeper into crypto accountability with a $10 million bounty. The Biden administration reportedly intends to ramp up efforts to trace cryptocurrency payments. The U.S. Department of State has announced it will be taking a seemingly more active role in the pursuit of keeping crypto users accountable. According to a Bloomberg report, the Biden administration intends to ramp up efforts to trace cryptocurrency payments, particularly when it comes to ransomware attacks. The government plans to address cybersecurity and crypto's role as payments and such. Last month, U.S. officials, as part of a government task force, seized more than $2 million in crypto used to pay for ransom following an attack on the Colonial Pipeline system. Traceability or lack thereof of cryptocurrencies is central to the appeal of users wanting their funds to be safe from government oversight, while a seeming source of frustration from lawmakers attempting to levy taxes on crypto holders and prevent funds from being used for illicit activities. One thing I've seen some reports, and I think it might have been Christine Lagarde who was saying that it was a poll that they ran. It was saying that like 85% of adults were very concerned about their financial privacy, but out of that whatever percentage, well over half of them said that they did not support anonymity in its entirety. They just want their privacy to be respected. So it's, most people are okay and comfortable with, their ID being on file, people knowing who they are. I just, as far as like the agencies go, I just think that people don't want them being able to just peer into your account whenever they want. If you're doing something that's caused a red light to go on or something, I get that. But, yeah, and I think it's time people realize, too, that without the traceability, without the KYC, without the AML, this thing is never going to mature into a real asset class. And that's a fact. I don't care what anybody says. I know people, Monero's a privacy coin. That's fine. We all know what helped Bitcoin get rolling in the beginning. I mean, this thing was propped up on shadow money. I'm not saying that's what it's used for now, but let's be real, man. In the beginning of Bitcoin, the only thing going on was, dark web activity, money laundering, trafficking of God knows what and God knows who. And I'm not going to get into that theory. I almost got rolling there. Sorry, guys, but you're just seeing all this stuff. It's going to have to happen. It does not stay around without the governments being able to at least trace bad actors. And sure, that leans into us losing some rights and some freedoms as far as privacy goes. I'm sure that's how all these bills have worked, going back to like the Patriot Act. They just keep infringing. But the reality of it is, if you want the asset class to mature, it has to be regulated. If you can tell me of an unregulated asset class that hasn't matured and offers total safety and security for your investments, and by safety and security, I just mean from bad actors, not from market volatility, let me know, because I have yet to find anything like that. The Digital Pound Foundation has now gotten a rolling. Let's open up that link. You got somebody from Quant, Barclays, Ripple, and Electroneum, who I dumped all of that a while back. Great to see them popping back up. Not financial advice, but it's a cool concept that they got going on there. Hold on, guys. My 1-year-old daughter is peeking in at me right now. Hold on. Come here. Come on. Here, you can help Daddy finish this. Help Daddy finish this. So yeah, anyway, that's cool. Here's some information on what's going on there. I don't know what all this really even says. I thought this was going to be like a link to like a actual page, so we do not care about that. Some other good news for those of you who think crypto is going to seemingly disappear. PayPal ups its weekly limit on crypto purchases to $100,000. It was a weekly limit of $20,000 back in November. So, as you can see, PayPal wants you to buy more crypto on their platform. They're not the only person extending their services. Facebook to ramp up payments ahead of DIEM launch. Social media heavyweight Facebook is forging ahead with more Facebook Pay innovations ahead of the launch of its stablecoin project DIEM, formerly the terrible and ridiculous project known as Libra. They had to scrap it and rename it. Per The Verge, the new Facebook Pay solution is to be expanded beyond the Facebook ecosystem, which include platforms like WhatsApp onto third-party platforms. The move will begin with Shopify merchants who will be the first in line to add the system onto their sites, with others to follow. The launch will take place in August, so next month they're expanding their pay big time. It initially sought to develop the payment solution to keep users on its platform for longer periods of time, as well as those of affiliates Instagram, Messenger, and WhatsApp. It's also hoping to prioritize the launch of payment solutions for WhatsApp in India and Brazil. They're testing QR-powered pay links for use with Facebook Pay. These would allow American users to send and request money from one another and allow users to share Facebook Pay addresses while outside Facebook ecosystem apps. I think that's cool. I mean, us in crypto, we're all used to these QR codes. Now, these things have been around for years. They're finally getting some use, which is cool. And then, yeah, let's just not be this guy. If you guys wake up and feel the need to do this, this was a response to this, and I'm not really bothered by it. I don't have, body issues, but body shaming is messed up. And if you feel the need to troll people, you should remove yourself from social media, because if I was somebody who with, thin skin or had some sort of complex, who knows what this stupid, immature, and juvenile comment could have caused. Instead, I just decided to be petty and respond with, when some random tweets use some dumb shit, I'll try and remember that. Come on, man. And that is not my mirror. That was at the gym, so I hold no responsibility to that. The only thing I hold responsibility to is these beautiful traps. Anyway, enough of that. You can follow me here at True Perception 3 on Twitter. If you want to donate to the channel, you got trueperception.crypto. You'll have to use a supporting wallet to be able to send it like that. You can go on Unstoppable Domains YouTube and find a link that explains that. I also have a video that's like Unstoppable Domains Simplified Payments or something, I think. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. We are still growing by double digits every day. It's not like lightning or anything, but I still love it. I really appreciate you guys. Here's all the playlists. I'll be updating those in a few days. Here's the About section. Here's the supported assets. Da-da-da-da-da. You got the private Facebook group, all my referral links, the Twitter link here. And then let me just see if I can actually find this video for you guys. Unstoppable Domains, airdrop. That's not it. I've dropped too many videos recently. I don't even know what's going on. Simplified wallet addresses. So it would be this video here. Not going to play it, but oh, look. When I first started talking about Casino Coin. They aim to provide yada. Anyway, we don't need to go through all this. Go watch this video and find the part where it talks about it. It makes it really easy to send and receive crypto from people without these long pay string addresses. And with that, I am going to hop off here, guys. This will probably be potentially the only video I get out today with all the stuff I have going on. However, depending upon if they get out these letters to Judge Netburn today like they're supposed to, and some things hit the news, if that happens, I will probably jump on and drop something short. And so you guys enjoy your day. And yeah, stay bullish. Stop looking at prices. Go enjoy some time with your family. Go outside, get some sun or fresh air or whatever. Say bye, honey. Are you clapping? Say bye. Yay. See you guys.